let's start recording this. Okay, lesson D. Okay, the lesson D. Well, exercise 1A says, what do you think these words mean? We have houseboat, catboat, stray cat, cat lady. Well, this was your homework. So according to the reading, you are going to explain these words. For example, number 1, houseboat. What is that? What is a houseboat?
A house on the water.
A what?
House on the water.
Yes. Catboat. What is it? Okay, try to speak. What is a catboat?
Is where living cat?
Is what?
Living cat?
Okay.
House?
It's like a house for cats, but well, I mean, it's not a house exactly, it's a boat, okay? Number 3, stray cat. What is that? What is a stray cat? You did the homework. Those words are in the reading. So what is a stray cat?
Is the cat
It's a cat, what?
Living in the street?
Say what?
You know? Living in the street?
Yes, that's right. And the last one, a cat lady.
It's a woman.
A woman.
She carries the cat.
Well, there's a woman who loves cats, okay? Who likes to take care of cats, or who has a lot of cats at home. Well, this is the article. Well, you read the article at home, so let's continue with letter C. It says, read these questions and find the answers in the article. Number 1, what are boats used for on Amsterdam canals? They are used to carry people and goods for restaurants and shops and to live on. Number 2, Luis.
Why did Henriette Van Whale take in the first stray cat? Because she protected their Fahrenheit.
Well, she was trying to protect them. Damaris, number 3.
What did Harriet do when her house and garden filled with cats? She bought her first cat box.
Yes, that's right. Number 4, Luis.
Who helped Henriette take care of the cats? For bring cats adopt a pet?
Damaris, number 5.
What are 2 reasons people visit Henry's cat box? And adopt a pet or just to look?
To look, correct. Number 2 says a typical Sunday. Read the statements and choose the correct words to complete the sentences. So you need to choose one of the words that we have in parentheses. For example, number 1. First, Danny wakes up around noon on Sunday. Number 2, Luis.
He sleeps for 30 or so minutes more after he gets out of bed.
I think it's before. Yes, before. Because we don't have a comma or a period. It's before.
Okay.
Before he gets out of bed. It's before. Number 3, Damaris.
Then he takes a quick shower, gets dressed, and goes downstairs.
Downstairs. Yes, number 4, Luis.
Next, he goes into the kitchen and makes a huge breakfast.
Yes, Damaris, number 5.
While he's eating breakfast, he reads the sports section of the paper.
Okay, Luis.
He checks his email messages. When he finishes his breakfast.
Breakfast, yes. Number 7, Damaris.
He watches football on TV, then he's off the computer.
As soon as. Okay, as soon as he's off the computer. As soon as he's off the computer. Number 8, Luis.
He usually falls asleep once or twice during the game.
Yes. And number 9, Damaris.
After the game is over, Danny goes upstairs and takes a long nap.
Yes. Okay, well, exercise 3 says write through sentences about your Sunday afternoon, use first, next, in, before, after, during, etc. Okay, so let's see, Luis, what do you have?
First, I wake up late, about 10 a.m. I leave my bed 50 minutes after waking up. Then I take a bath, I dress, and I'm going to take a lunch. After, I sit down to watch movies with my parents. While we watch movies, I check my email. And after the movies finish, we prepare to eat. And then, yes.
Okay, thank you, Luis. And how about you, Damaris?
First, I wake up in the morning at 5:30 a.m. After, I brush my teeth. Then, I take a shower, get dressed, and I make up. After, I prepare. When I finish do my things, I go out of my house. Then I take a taxi. During the way, I check my messages. Next, arrive to work, and before I check all my clock.
Okay, that's it?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, now let's move to the Unit 8 progress chart. Remember, we are finishing with the Unit 8, so we're about to start with Unit 9. Okay, so let's begin with the grammar. Ask questions with whose. Maybe you remember when we practice in lesson 8, questions like, for example, whose pen is this? Whose notebook is this? Whose keys are these? And things like that, okay? So can you tell me one example, Luis?
Whose shirt is this?
Okay, Damaris, another one?
Whose CD is this?
Okay, it says choose possessive pronouns. You remember when we use possessive pronouns and we also use adjectives, possessive adjectives, okay? Like my, mine, her, hers, his, ours. In a moment, we're going to practice with an exercise that I have to review all those things, okay? It says order adjectives before nouns and before the pronouns one and once. I have another exercise too. We're gonna do this. Use location expressions after nouns and pronouns. In vocabulary, it says name at least 6 places to keep things in my home. Do you remember the unit opener? We have like 4 pictures and we have some places, I mean some locations like on top of your dresser. And what else? Do you remember the locations in the unit opener?
Closet.
Yes, in the closet.
On the floor.
On the floor, yes.
In the desk.
Yes.
Under the bed.
Excellent. Yes. Okay, then it says name at least 15 home items for different rooms. This is the vocabulary that we learned in lesson B. For example, faucet, sofa, and what else do you remember?
Armchair.
Yes.
Carpet.
Curtains. Microwave.
Microwave.
Coffee table.
Yes.
Dishwasher.
Yes.
Toilet.
Excellent. Okay. Conversation strategy says request permissions politely to do things with do you mind if. May request politely with would you mind. This is what we practiced yesterday. We're gonna do another exercise today. And agree to request in different ways. So we're gonna do the review. I have a review for you for this unit 8. So we're gonna do it. So let me see. Okay, this one. Okay, this is a review. Well, this is about the order of the adjectives. Maybe you remember we saw this in the lesson B. In lesson B, you have a grammar chart. In your grammar chart, you have the order of the adjectives, okay? In which order you're going to use them. For example, we're gonna use opinion, size, color, shape, etc. Okay? Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 short conversations, okay? So let's see. Okay, so Damaris, you're going to be the person A. Luis, you're going to be the person B. Okay, you're going to choose the correct word. So let's begin, please.
Which sofa do you like? Do you like the green one?
The green one,
No, I like the large brown one.
Excellent, large brown one. Correct. Number 2.
I love the big square clock.
I don't. I prefer those round ones.
Yes. Number 3.
I want to buy a beautiful thing, bro.
But you already have 2 nice ones.
Yes. Number 4.
Look at those lamps. Which one do you like?
I like that cool Russian lamp.
Excellent. Okay, here it says complete the conversation with mine, yours, hers, his, ours, or theirs. We have the possessives. We have 2 short conversations. Okay, so let's see. Let's begin with conversation 1. Okay, Luis, you're going to be the person A and Damaris person B. Okay, let's begin, please.
This is a really nice apartment. Who is this? Your TV?
No, everything in the living room is Ken.
What about the CD player? Is that yours? No. Is that his too?
His too,
Yeah, I have. Um,
I have.
I have um, things in the
You're
kitchen.
saying I have.
Uh, I have mine
Yes.
in the kitchen. I like to listen to music while I cook.
Really, we keep uh, hours,
We keep what?
hours
Hours.
in the
Yes.
kitchen too.
The kitchen too. Okay, conversation too. Now Damaris, you are A, Luis B.
I got my ticket. Do you have yours?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. Do you have currents too?
No, she has um, her.
Cheers.
Hers. I will take in mom and dad's car to the theater.
No, we can take theirs.
There's
They're going to need it. Let's go in my car.
excellent. Okay, so pay attention. He says complete the request. You have the situations, you have to make the question. For example, number one says, you are at your friend's house. You would like to listen to the radio. So what would you say, Luis?
Do you mind if I listen to the radio?
Excellent. Number two, this for you, Damaris. You ask a friend to water your plants while you are away for a few days.
Mm, could you
Could you have the action? Could you,
plan?
what is the action, Damaris? Pay attention. You ask a friend to water your plants.
Mm, could you water your plant while
Yes.
you were away?
Okay, one more time. Could you
Could you water
water?
your plant?
Could you water your plants?
No. Could you water my plant?
Uh-huh. Just like that. Just like that.
Okay.
Okay, Luis. A friend is visiting you in your home and you need help in the kitchen.
Would you mind helping me in the kitchen?
Correct. Now, Damaris, you're in a friend's apartment. The window is open and you feel cold.
Mm, can I open the window?
Pay attention. The window is open,
Oh,
but you are cold.
can I go
Close
to your window?
the window. Yes. Can
Mm,
I close the window? Correct. Excellent. Okay.
okay.
So, questions so far, guys, about this?
No, teacher.
No. Okay. Well, now let's continue with the student book. I remember that yesterday we didn't finish with the lesson D. Yes. Well, the last activity was the listening. So this is page 83. Uh-huh. Well, now we're going to continue with the exercise C. It says group survey. Take turns answering the questions and take notes on your classmates' answers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here you have the questions. What you're going to do, you're going to ask the questions to each other. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, Damaris, ask the first question to Luis, please.
Mm, what do you do as soon as you get home?
Mm-mm. I take a bath.
Mhm.
Um,
And then,
and then I dress to sleep. No, I don't know.
okay, continue, Luis. Next question for the Maris, please.
Do you change your clothes first? What do you next?
Mm, yes, I change my clothes and then I eat with my mom.
Mhm. Yes, continue, Damaris.
What do you do before you have dinner?
Um, I watch TV and then I check my emails.
Okay,
Um,
continue.
do you watch TV while you're eating?
And sometimes I watch the TV when I eating.
Okay, continue.
Do you do the dishes right after dinner?
Yes, I do every day.
Okay, continue.
Do you have a snack before you go to bed?
No, I don't. Only sometimes,
Just some.
or I drink uh, water. Only.
Okay, another question.
Um, what's your bedtime routine?
Before I before to sleep, I watch videos and I drink water.
Okay. Okay, one more time. Let's begin again. So this time, let's see. Luis, you're going to start with the first question to the Maris.
Okay. What do you do as soon as you get home?
Um, where I first um, I wash how do you say, my hands
Uh-huh.
and then I change my clothes.
Okay, continue, Damaris.
Do you change your clothes first? What do you do next?
Yes, I do. And next, I watch the TV or I take a bath.
Okay, continue, Luis.
What do you do before you have dinner?
Mm, um, I prepare the table and tell to my mom and I help with the dinner.
Okay, continue.
Do you watch TV while you're eating?
Sometimes.
Okay, next question.
Do you do you do the dishes right after dinner?
No, I don't.
Okay, next question.
Do you have a snack before you go to bed?
Yes, I do. I eat some cookies.
And the last question.
What's your bedtime routine?
Um, I usually take a shower and sometimes I eat a snack.
Okay, excellent. Okay, guys, well, now let's go to the exercise B. It says use your notes to write a short article about the evening routines. Use the headings below. Well, in this case, it's only the two of you. So you're going to write down an article, but it's going to be about you. This is supposed to be an article about your group dinner, but let's do it about yourselves. So you can use these words to order your events. It says to show a sequence, you can use first, next, then. Before a noun, you can use before, after, during. During means at the same time as. I mean, when you're doing two activities at the same time. To link actions, we use when, as soon as means immediately, right after. While means at the same time as. Again, when you're doing two activities at the same time. We have before and after. Most of these words, you already know it. So evening routines, we have here a paragraph. It says first thing first, dinner time, and time for bed. Okay, Luis, can you read this paragraph, please? Evening routines.
First things first, most of the people in our group change their clothes as soon as they get home. One person has some juice or soda first and then change. We all we all do different things next. Most of us eat a snack, but one person never eats before dinner. Dinner time. Everyone eats dinner at home. Half of us watch TV. Well, while we are eating, half of us talk to our family during dinner. No one does the dishes right after dinner. Time to bed. All of us watch TV before we go to bed. Some of us go to bed early, and some of us go to bed late. After we watch the news, we all read for about half an hour when we go to bed.
Well, in this example, as you can see, this person is talking about the habits of his classmates. Well, in this case, as I said before, you are only two. So you're going to write a paragraph about you, about your information. You're going to talk about your evening routines. So first things first, I want you to start explaining the activities that you do as soon as you get home, maybe from work or from school. Dinner time, what do you do while you are having dinner? And time for bed, think about activities that you do before going to sleep, okay? So let's do it, guys, please. I'm gonna give you how much time do you need? 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Huh?
10.
10 minutes? No, that's too much. 10 minutes.
4 or 5.
Okay, I think 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, you can do it. Okay, so let's begin, please. Go ahead. A short paragraph, please. Are you finishing?
No.
No? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, Damaris.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Let's begin with you, Damaris. What do you have?
First, I wash my hands. Next, change my clothes with clothes more comfortable. And
Comfortable?
then I take a break in the dinner. After I help to my mom with dinner. During the dinner, I speak about my work, and after my grandma wash the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go to bed, before I take a shower, I wear my pajama
Mm-hmm.
and check my selfie.
Okay, thank you, Damaris. Okay, Luis?
Um, First things first, most of the time as soon as I get home, I take a bath, then I dress, and next I eat some snacks. Dinner time, sometimes I watch TV during the dinner, or sometimes I talk with my family about our days. Time for bed. Before I go to sleep, every night I watch TV for 1 hour, and next I drink water.
Okay, excellent. You're really good. Well, as you can see, this is the last activity of lesson B. Well, in this lesson, we read an article about routines, like home routines. We did a listening yesterday, and well, now we continue with some speaking activity and writing a paragraph. Do you have questions or doubts about this lesson, guys?
No,
No?
teacher.
No. Okay, excellent. Well, as you can see, well, we finished Unit 8. Well, we did a review, okay, at the beginning of the class. So now let's move to Unit 9, okay? So this is unit 9 and the name is Things Happen. So here we have the learning objectives. So this time, Damaris, can you read the learning objectives, please?
In unit 9, you learn how to use the past continuous for events in progress in the past. Use myself, yourself, himself. Talk about accidents and things that went wrong. React to other people's stories and use the expression I bet.
I bet. Okay, all right. So as you can see, we're going to use past continuous. Well, here in this unit, we're going to review again simple past, and also we're going to use past continuous. So I hope that you remember your verbs in simple past. Well, pay attention. Here we have 4 pictures. And we have a part that says before you begin. So look at the pictures and think about a time one of these things happened to you. Tell the class about a time when you broke something, lost something, forgot something, damaged something. Okay, so remember, try to think about your past. I mean, a past situation. Tell me about a time when you broke something, like picture 1. What do you remember? Try to remember a time when you broke something. What did you do? What happened? Tell me, tell me. What did you break? What were you doing?
When I was a child, I remember I went to my mom, mall, and for accident, I broke maybe a little souvenir.
A what?
So
You broke what?
how do you say adorno? I don't know.
An ornament.
Ornament?
Ornament,
Yes. And I broke for accident.
But I know it was an accident, but for example, did your mom have to pay for it?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
But I um
So,
I started to cry.
Damaris. How old were you, Damaris?
I don't know, but I'm a child. I don't remember
Your age.
yes.
Okay, so how about you, Luis?
When I was a child with my cousins, I broke, how do you say, maceta?
A flower pot.
We broke a flower pot.
Okay, was it your mom's or was it a neighbor's?
For my grandmother.
And what did she do?
Run?
Was she angry?
Yes.
I know. Well, you were kids. Okay, the second one. Let's pay attention to picture number 2. Try to remember a time when you forgot something. because it happens that most of the time we are like in a hurry and we are, I mean, in the street or somewhere far away, we're like, oh, I forgot this. I didn't bring X thing. I don't know. So try to remember a time when you forgot something. What did you forget?
When I was in elementary school,
Uh-huh.
always I forgot my homework books.
Really?
Yes.
And then,
Um,
so you didn't do anything at school?
and I had to borrow it from neighbors.
Hi, Luis. Okay, how about you, Damaris?
Uh, when how do you say preparatoria?
What?
Preparatoria.
I can hear you, Damaris. I can hear you well, I'm sorry.
How do you say preparatoria?
Preparatoria, high school.
When I was in high school,
Uh-huh.
I forgot my USB,
Uh-huh.
and when um,
And then,
when I when I write this day, and I I don't have the USB.
you didn't have it.
Yes.
Okay, now let's move to picture number 3. Okay, try to remember a time when you lost something. For example, here in picture 3, we can see that someone lost his wallet. Okay, so try to remember a time when you lost something. What did you lose?
Mm,
Mm-hmm. Try to remember.
I don't know.
when
What?
when I was lost my card of
Uh-huh.
the university.
Your ID?
Yes.
Right. And then you need to get another one.
Yes.
And how about you?
Paper.
Your papers. And you, Luis?
Uh, I don't know. I
You
think
never lost anything?
yes.
Ah, Luis.
Really?
Okay, so now let's continue with the picture number 4. It says, remember a time when you damaged something. Try to remember a time when you damaged something. What was it? What did you do? So tell me a situation. Maybe you damaged a toy when you were kids. It could be about clothes. I don't know.
I don't remember.
What?
I don't remember.
You never damaged anything? A cell phone, maybe?
Maybe cell phone.
A cell phone.
Yes.
What did you do to your cell phone?
Mm, well, I um, I block. I block it.
You blocked your cell phone.
Yes, because I forgot my password.
Were you playing with your cell phone or what?
No, because I forgot my password.
Yeah, man, you forgot your password.
Yes.
But did you fix it?
Huh?
Did you fix it? I mean, did you get your cell phone repaired?
Yes, but
Okay.
I I have two cell phones
Okay,
and
so one of them was the blocked one.
the other.
Ay, Damaris, Damaris. How about you, Luis?
When I was a child,
Uh-huh,
I damaged a toy.
uh-huh.
I cut off his legs. I don't know.
Guys. Okay, well, let's go to the next page. Okay, we have the lesson A. It says, when things go wrong. Okay, we have a question. Are you having a bad week? So, Damaris, what can you tell us? Are you having a bad week?
Mm, no,
Yes or
good.
no?
No,
No? Okay, perfect. How about you, Luis?
No, no,
No?
no.
That's good. Well, I'm gonna play the audio. You're gonna listen to these people. We have Sean, Julia, and Roberto. They are not having a good week. So I'm gonna play the audio. So listen to it and follow your reading in your book. Okay.
Okay.
So let me look for the audio. Mm, let me see. Mm, mm, mm. Well, there is a problem. The audio for this one is not here. So we're going to read instead of it. So Damaris, can you read the first paragraph, please, about Sean Davis?
okay. Sean Davis. Actually, yes, I was going to work on the train Monday morning, and I was talking to this woman. I guess I wasn't paying attention and I missed my stop. I was half an hour late for a meeting with my new boss.
Okay. Luis, Julia, Chen.
Oh, definitely. A friend of mine accidentally
Mhm.
deleted all my music files yesterday when she was using my computer. I tried for hours to find them, but nothing worked. I lost everything.
Okay. And Damaris, Roberto.
Roberto, well, yeah, kind of. A couple of days ago, a friend and I were trying to look cool in front of some girls at the mall. We weren't looking and we walked right into a glass door. I was so um, embarrassed.
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 Embarrassed. Okay. Now pay attention to the exercise 1A. Here we have a question. Why is each person having a bad week? So what do you remember about Sean Davis? Why is he having a bad week?
Mm,
He doesn't pay attention
Mhm.
and he missed his stuff.
He missed his stuff. Okay, how about Julia?
mm, delay, she delayed of the music.
Mm-hmm.
Five.
Okay, a friend of hers deleted all the information in her computer. And what happened to Roberto?
Mm,
He walked right into a glass door
Uh-huh.
with his friend.
But what was he doing?
Um, he tried to look cool in front of some girls at the mall.
Okay, so let me show you something. I was paying attention. So here we have some ideas. So, okay, well, as you can see, when I underline some sentences in the paragraphs, I have two colors, blue and pink. So as you can see, the sentences that I underline in blue ink, uh, these sentences are in simple past. Like I missed my stop. A friend of mine deleted all my music files. We walked right into a glass door. So that is simple past. If you pay attention, here we have the verb in past. Missed, deleted, and walked. So let's pay attention to the sentences that we underline in pink. I wasn't paying attention when she was using my computer. We weren't looking. Okay, this structure is called a past continuous. As you can see, in past continuous, we're going to use was or were plus a verb with ing, like wasn't paying, was using, weren't looking. Maybe you remember how to use this. Remember, when we are using I, he, she, it, we're going to use was or wasn't in negative form. For you, we, and they, we're going to use were or weren't in negative form. And we're going to use a verb with ing, paying, using, looking. In these paragraphs, as you can see, we are using past continuous and simple past at the same time. So what is the difference here? Pay attention and let's begin with Julia Chen. Julia says, a friend of mine accidentally deleted all my music files yesterday when she was using my computer. So as you can see here, we're talking about two events that are happening at the same time. Or I mean, two events that were happening at the same time in the past. Once again, a friend of mine deleted all my music files when she was using my computer. Well, here we have two events. Deleted my music files, and the second event when she was using my computer. We have two. The difference difference is that one event happens on first place. So the event that we have in past continuous was the first one, okay? So here the friend was using the computer, and then what happened? The friend deleted all the files, okay? So we're gonna use past continuous to mention that an action was, okay, an action was going on the first place. And when you want to mention the second action that happened at the same time, we're going to use simple past. So one more time, when she was using my computer, first activity, she deleted all my music files, was the second activity, and they were at the same time. Now, let's begin with the first paragraph. Here it says, I wasn't paying attention and I missed my stop. So one more time, we have two activities at the same time. I wasn't paying attention, so I was distracted. Okay, so that was the first activity. And I missed my stop. So the second activity was that he missed his stop, his bus stop. And at the end, we have Roberto Moreno. It says, we weren't looking and we walked right into a glass door. So the first activity was that they weren't paying attention, okay? And what happened? They walked into a glass door, okay? So we have two activities again in the past, but remember, when you mention the first activity, we're gonna use past continuous. When you introduce the second activity, we're going to use simple past, okay? Another example, let's imagine that yesterday was raining, okay? Let's imagine that yesterday was raining. And you can say, I was taking my English class when it started to rain. I was taking my English class, okay, that was your first activity. I was taking my English class when it started to rain. So we have the second activity, simple past. First activity, past continuous. Second activity, simple past. Once again, I was taking my English class when it started to rain. We have the second activity and we're using simple past, okay? So do you understand this part, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Damaris,
Yes.
are you sure, Damaris?
No.
Wait, let's see you understand, no problem. Pay attention to the exercise B. Exercise B says, can you choose the correct verb forms in these sentences? Use the information above to help you, then compare with a partner. Okay, so let's do this exercise. Exercise B, we have three sentences. So read carefully these sentences and underline or circle the correct words. Okay, so let's do it, please.
I finished.
Okay, ready, Damaris?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, let's see. Damaris, let's do number 1, please.
Sean was talking to a woman on the train and he missed his stop.
Yes, correct. Number 2, Luis.
Julia's friend deleted her files when she was using Julia's computer.
Okay, number three, Damaris.
Roberto and his friend were trying to look cool when they
Walk.
into a, walked into a glass door.
Excellent. That's right. Well, let's move to the exercise two. Well, here we have the grammar chart. This is about past continuous statements. It says use the past continuous to set the background for a story or tell about events in progress in the past. Use the simple past for completed action in the past. So as you can see, it says past continuous to tell about events in progress. Okay, so remember, we're using past continuous and simple past at the same time. So we're going to use past continuous to mention that an activity was in progress at the same time when another activity, I mean a second activity happened at the same moment. Pay attention to this. I was talking to a woman and I missed my stop. We have two activities. Talking to a woman, missed my stop. So here the first activity is I was talking to a woman, okay? So that action was in progress. I was talking to a woman and then what happened? I missed my stop, okay? So that is the second activity. And here it says I wasn't paying attention. Number two, we were trying to look cool and we walked into a glass door. We weren't looking. So the first activity, here they are saying we were trying to look cool. We weren't looking, and what happens? Well, they walked into a glass door. Okay. Another one, a friend of mine deleted all my files when she was using my computer. The first activity is my friend was using my computer, and then what happened? She deleted all my files. When my friend was using my computer, she deleted all my files, okay? So once again, we have two activities in the past. Remember, past continuous to mention an action that was in progress on the first place. Simple past for the second activity, okay? So do you understand, guys? Luis, Damaris?
Yes.
Yes, Damaris.
Yes.
Yes. Well, let's try to do this exercise. Exercise 8, it says complete these anecdotes with the past continuous or simple past. Okay, so let's try to do this part, please, guys, and then we're
Okay.
going to check together. Are you ready?
No.
No. Are you ready, guys?
Me falta la última.
You what?
Me falta la última. Number 5.
Okay, well, let's see. Okay, guys, well, the thing is that it's 5:58. We have 2 minutes. So, well, you can finish this part as homework. No
Okay.
problem, Damaris, Luis. Okay, so finish that exercise and let's see. In your workbook, only do one page 66. Only.
Okay.
Yes. Only page 66. And tomorrow we're going to review again and we're going to do more exercises. Okay, guys?
Okay, teacher.
Yes. Well, so thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your participation, guys. Okay.